Good morning, mate. This morning I'm going to discuss about a game I just played against a player that is new to Lichess, and I think it's a fantastic game because this player ReannaP is, I suppose, almost winning, if I can say, because she or he is able to push me back to the back rank, but unfortunately this player forgets to remember the basic checkmate, which is back rank checkmate, and this player fell into this trap. So let me just run the analysis for you. So it's gonna be enjoyable uh, game to discuss. Let's just have a look here if it has been analyzed. Okay, let's have a look at the analysis board and the summary. So basically I made more blunders than this person. Maybe she, I will say she, because Rihanna, could be he. And but basically her blunder is actually more punishable. So let's just have a look. I was white and then this person was black. I move f4 in the beginning as usual, bird opening, which is the thing that I always do. e6, threatening queen goes to h4 check, and I move my knight to f3, d5, and then e3 with the idea of opening the light square bishop that I have. Knight goes to f6, trying to control the center, c4, challenging the center, c5, of course backing up the center as well. Knight goes to c3, and here it should be pawn goes to d4. It's more accurate to move the pawn to d4, and then my pawn structure will be messed up. But ReannaP didn't do that. Knight goes to c6 instead. C takes d5 before it's too strong. It wants to control d4, so before this pawn is too strong I have to take it. C takes d5, e takes d5, and then I move my bishop to b5, pinning the knight, so in case it advances forward, it can't do anything. Bishop goes to d7, breaking the pin of the knight, short castle. Bishop goes to d3, sorry, it's not that, a6, and then bishop goes to d3, retreating from the threat of a pawn. d4, which is black's idea since a long time ago, and I just simply move my knight to e4 to do some exchange in pieces, and black accept the exchange, which is not recommended by the engine. And then bishop takes e4, bishop e7 there, trying to make a space for castling or something like that, and queen b3 here with the idea of attacking both b2 b7 pawn and also f7 pawn, and probably the idea of advancing the knight that I have forward later on. b5, queen to d5, because I don't think it's accurate, but it's just to play around basically. Should have just taken it, but anyway, I don't want to do any exchange later now because it could be troublesome, and I don't want to have my king open, which proves to be a bad thing. I should have taken this pawn at d4, but I didn't do it. Should have taken it, because this pawn structure that black has is quite strong and it can push forward, and black can utilize this later on. So rook goes to c8, and here I move my knight to the wrong place, to e5, and knight takes, and I take using pawn, and there is an immediate threat of checkmate at f. Now bishop goes to e6. I should have taken the queen, but I didn't. Instead I moved to b7 here, and it's actually a mistake. Black didn't castle. Black moved its bishop to c4. Now I should have moved my pawn forward, but instead I'm making a blunder, reverse blunder. I move my rook to f2, which is terribly wrong because the next move is actually very finely executed. D takes e3, and I cannot take it using this pawn, because if I took it, then simply queen will go to square d1, and it's an easy checkmate. So what did I do? I use this move first. Bishop goes to c6 check, with the idea of hoping that the king doesn't move, and maybe rook takes and then queen takes, so there will be exchange in pieces or something like that. But of course this doesn't happen. So the king moves to f8, which is normal, and from here I move my rook to f3 with the idea of trying to run from the attack of the pawn at e3. Now e2 was moved. It's actually is a mistake, because I can simply move my rook to e3. Now instead I did another blunder, which is king moving to f2 there, and then this is the first blunder by black. Rook goes to c7, and I think it's very easy to just takes a6. It is a mistake, but still it's something that you sort of want to do, and I just wanted to assure myself during this time that I'm actually okay. I mean, this position can be handled. And then queen goes to d4. I have to cover. Using rook to e3. And then this is where black goes wrong, I suppose. Queen goes to f4 check, and I move back my bishop to f3. And from here, queen should be able to get me by moving here, check, and it's all over for me. It's not a checkmate in 3. So if there's no other way, I cannot escape this. I just have to move this pawn forward to prolong the game, and then check, and it's already dead soon. So this bishop is covering the a1 diagonal, and I have to take and lose material because of this. So that should happen, but instead, can you believe it? What happened here? Queen goes to takes h2, and it's a back rank mate starting from this move. Queen a8 check, and from this position black resigned. So the attack is all good and everything, but if the pawn cannot be safe, well, it should be given up, because I have successfully take ReannaP concentration to attack me, but make her sort of forget that she has to defend as well. So if I just have a look from my opponent's perspective, so from Rihanna's perspective, it's pretty subtle, I suppose. You know, when you're playing, you think that you are actually okay. I think Rihanna has a good hyper modern style. I mean, it's trying to push the pawn forward and try to win the game. So up to here sounds like it's pretty strong, I suppose. Fortunately, it cannot finish the game well. I think it's just rushing to push the pawn forward without a good backup. That's a shame. It's all good from here, and she missed this move. Bishop goes there. If the bishop is moved, I think it's pretty safe. If I check, the king can still run away. There will be no problem at all. The queen has to move. That didn't happen. Anyway, so queen, keep checking. And she also missed this move. Check this one. She missed this move. She should be able to checkmate me. Or actually winning material. Yeah. So after queen takes, then she just realized that it's all over. Check. Checkmate into, so there is no other way. I have to cover this one first, take, and then this one, and then that's it. A back rank mate, and it's way too bad. I mean, she would have been able to win this game, but she didn't. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.